Hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you have just watched the part 1 of my shoe collection, then welcome back to the part 2 because it just got a little bit out of hand. I realized how long that video was and I was like, right, we better chop it up because we still have a lot of shoes to go. Let's dive into my shoes that are currently on display. And the reason why these shoes are currently on display is because these are the comfortable sneaks and boots that I have been wearing most in the last probably good 6-7 months. So first we have a pair of my Dior sneaks here, quite a few years old now, maybe like 2 years. They've got this really cool chunky rubber sole. Mine are in black. They come with these in all sorts of different colors and actually fabrics now as well, and I love them. They've got the Christian Dior, Dior written on the laces. They're just a cool pair of sneaks. I am total sneakerhead. Like, I love sneaks so much because I love being comfortable, but at the same time I think if you're going for like an unusual sneaker or maybe a designer sneaker or like a chunky sneaker, you are adding so much to an outfit that might be super casual and it just elevates it. Same with this Saint Laurent sneaks. I got them on sale on the Outnet, I think, or on Net-a-Porter. I think it was Net-a-Porter, and they had them on sale. So it's this silver reflective pair of sneaks and they've got stars all over them. At the back they just say Saint Laurent and white laces. Very simple, very flat as well, so sometimes they can make you look rather strange, so it depends on what you're wearing with them. Then we have a pair of Chanel boots. They're kind of like a little tweed boot that I got about 5-6 years ago now. They've got a cute little blue tweed on them, rubbery sole. And then at the back and just at the front it's leather, and then the Chanel logo is just here. These absolutely killed my heels. Like, they destroyed my heels when I just got them. I had to wear Compete plasters to just break them in. It's ridiculous with Chanel shoes. I did get to a point where I just stopped buying any Chanel shoes that have a heel, like they cover heel, because every single shoe, a boot or a shoe like this that I have had from them would destroy my feet. So I stopped doing that because I'm not happy to pay that amount of money for something that completely destroys my feet. So then I have my Balenciaga sneaks, which are just, I know, like, everybody went for them when they just came out and everybody was wearing them, and then so many brands copied them, and then also so many fake ones were out there. I still love them because they're super light. They literally weigh nothing. It's like wearing a slipper. They're extremely comfortable, and if I just want to be comfortable and I'm running to the gym, or, you know, if I'm just going and running errands, these are the shoes that I put on because they're really comfortable, and I think they still look cool. I love kind of the textured sole that they have, but otherwise really it is a sock with a sole, which, you know, could be a bad thing but could be a good thing as well. Then I have a pair of Dior sneaks that need a clean but have been quite tricky to clean. Actually, I need to buy a rubber. I love these, like, for the design of them. I love the chunky heel. I love the sole here. I love the yellow flowers and kind of like a watercolor design that they have. Love the laces, love the pops of yellow on the laces here. I really like these shoes, and I also absolutely love the fact that they're yellow on the bottom sole. I have worn these so much. Like, I love them, and I love every single color that they have been coming out with. There's a pair of like a light blue ones that I'm literally salivating over because I know that it's a comfortable shoe and I know that I wear it a lot. Then I have that pair of Valentino shoes that I quickly mentioned in the first video, that I mentioned before, and they are probably one of my oldest designer sneaks, actually, and I still love them and I still wear them a lot. And they're kind of like suede and a mix of leather, but the reason why I love them the most is because at the back here they say, "Your eyes are the eyes of a woman in love," and I just think that that's super cute. Again, these gave me the worst blisters of my life when I just got them, but I do wear them loads now because they did break in and they became really soft, and now I can literally slip my foot in them and go because They are actually a really comfortable sneaker, and I have to say that I got these probably got 5 years ago now. I have to say that this is my favorite colorway in that sneaker that they have ever done since they came out with this, because this was one of the first, and I haven't liked any since then as much as I like these, because these just go with everything. I wear them with dresses, with jeans. They just look great. Then we come to my Ash sneaker collection. If you have been watching my channel for a while, you will know I'm a little bit addicted to these Ash sneaks. So these are the latest pair that I got. So this is their chunky sneaker, and this one has like this beautiful powder pink details to it. I actually haven't worn this yet because I just haven't had a chance to, but I do love them so much. Like, I love the design, I love the colorways on them. I own 3 pairs of this sneaker in different colors, so I will grab one of each. So these are the first ones that I got, hence they are looking the most worn, but they kind of have blues and grays to them. And this is the second pair that I got, which I actually really love as well. I love how a bit obnoxious they are with all the reflective design to them, and like the really chunky sole. Like, I love it. I just love a good sneaker, and you know, sometimes the weirder the better. Then I have my pair of Balenciaga Triple S's. Speaking of obnoxious sneakers, I have them in the pink and kind of red and yellow colorway. Again, I did jump on the wagon when everybody was buying them, and do I regret it? No, I actually don't. I really like the sneaks. However, they are extremely heavy. Like, you will drag your feet. The first time I wore them, I actually thought they were bricks tied to my feet. I couldn't lift my feet at all, like I was dragging them. Now I obviously got used to them and I'm aware of how heavy they are, but if I have a long day ahead and I have a lot of walking to do, these are not the shoes I reach for at all. However, I do love the colorway, and I do love the style, and I do love the design, so I do keep them and I do actually wear them. So now we're going down a little bit lower into the boots, so I will be reaching for them. I have a pair of Kurt Geiger shoes. I think this is a Kurt Geiger. I have had them for quite a few years. So this is just my go-to black ankle boot that I wear a lot, but the reason why I like them is because they have this star detail on the front and on the back as well, which I think just adds a little bit of something to them, something a bit interesting than just a plain black boot. I really like them. It's a very comfortable heel as well. Then I've got a pair of Ash boots. These are my go-to pair of brown ankle boots. I love these. Ash has them in so many different colors, like different shades of brown and beige and green and grey and black as well, and it's a perfect like essential ankle boot. They're super comfortable, they're just kind of long enough and high enough, and also the heel is really comfortable, and I love this kind of shade of camel. They just work in my wardrobe so well, so definitely a fan. Then I have a pair of shoes from Marks and Spencer's that I love. Like, this was such a good steal. You just have to, with Marks and Spencer's, you do have to like look for things, but they have some great things there. I love these. These are kind of like a cowboy pair of boots. They're white, but I love the little metal details on the tip, and then the heel is just a chunky black heel. Love them, honestly. Wear them so much with dresses as well. And then I have another pair of white shoes. These are from Office actually, and they're super soft leather, very light shoe with just a brown heel. They fit your foot really well, so they actually look very feminine and nice on, so I wear them quite a lot with dresses, and I'm actually a big fan of white shoes. A lot of people are quite scared of white shoes. I like white shoes. Then I have a pair of boots from Other Stories. It's just a great pair of like slip-on ankle boots, but I love these like a petrol green sole. Like, I love this shade in general. Like, any kind of shade of blue is my favorite shade, but this one, I'm like a petrol green, I love. I wear them a lot with jeans and just denim jackets. Just just a nice casual shoe with a bit of a pop of color. I had to bring you guys down and get on the floor. So I have another pair of ash boots. These are my go-to flat pair of black boots. I love them. They're very Valentino inspired. I definitely got some inspiration from their rock stud and spike collection. So they've got little studs going all over the sole and also in here. They've got a zip on the side, so super easy to put on. They look great with dresses and biker jackets. Pretty much look good with everything, to be honest. I am a big lover of these boots. I love like military style heavy black boots, like lace-up boots. Big fan of boots like that, because I just think that they always look great with like flowery feminine dresses, but also just throw them in with some jeans and a jumper, and that looks great as well. So they've got pearl details here, they've got a chain detail going all around, and then this kind of stitching just here. I love these boots. This is probably maybe my favorite pair of boots, actually, or one of my favorites for sure. Then I have a pair of Louis Vuitton boots that I got a few years ago, and I love these boots again. Anything chunky like that I am quite a big fan of. There's definitely kind of theme going on. So they have the kind of the traditional monogram Louis Vuitton going on here. Really chunky heel, and then it's kind of like a golden at the back, and then there's a strap as well that wraps around the boot like this, and I quite like that detail as well. So I worn them so much, like a lot. I definitely got my money's worth through all of these boots, actually, all of these. And then last pair on here is a pair of Saint Laurent boots that looks like this, and the reason why I love these boots is because of the heel. So it's like a triangle shape, and I really like that. So it's quite thin here, but I really like the shape. And then it's just a pointy toe, and it's an ankle boot. Nothing special about the boot itself, but the heel I really like. They did a long version of this boot that was just stunning, but I was like, right, I literally have nowhere to go in shoes like that. I've got a few more shoes just down here. Got a pair of Zara boots that actually ended up being a very loved and very worn pair of shoes, because they just look great. They look so good on, just like so sexy. It's a very sexy shoe. So it's got this stiletto heel, a pointy toe, and then it just goes laces up, and I just wrap it around my ankle, but you can kind of see the skin through it, just here and here. So I really like it. Like I've gone to a lot of events and dates with this shoe, because I just really like it. It makes you feel very good about yourself. Just something about it. A few more shoes. I've got this pair of suede shoes from Kurt Geiger, and I love these. I love the color of them, but I also really like the heel. So it's like half wooden and then half golden, and I love them. They look great with jeans, and they're really good height on the ankle as well. But I just think it's a really nice, unusual color to your, you know, normal brown and black. Then I've got a pair of Zara boots, and you probably have seen them quite a lot. So these are the long white leather pair of boots. They did these boots in so many different colors, but I'm so glad I got them in this white kind of cream color, because I worn them with long dresses so much, and with coats, like big coats. It's just a really nice boot that gives you a nice lift, but it's a very comfortable heel because it's so chunky. I definitely need to put these boots away because I'm not going to be wearing them for a while. This is so old, but I just refuse to part with them. I love them because they kind of like collect on your leg a little bit. They kind of slouch down a bit, and I really like that. They're just like green and brown suede. I love the shape of the nose as well, and it's a very comfortable heel. I've worn them like a lot. Considering that they are Zara, I have definitely got my wear out of them. Then we have the last pair of shoes here. These are boots from H&M that I got last year, and they are a really wide leg, this burgundy suede boot, and the reason why I really like them is because these proper go down on your foot, and they kind of like just go like this basically on your ankle, and I love that. Also, I love this color. That kind of burgundy just goes with so many colors in my wardrobe. I worn them with jeans, I worn them with some leather leggings that looked great as well, and I worn them with dresses quite a bit too. So that's our shelf done, thank God. We have one more spot to go to, and that's done. This is the last spot in the room where I have shoes. By the way, I've got literally a rainbow on my rail, because if you follow me on Instagram, I have been doing the rainbow challenge on Instagram and posting a different outfit and a different color of the rainbow every day. So check it out if you haven't seen it yet. It's been really fun. So a few shoes here. I've got my Charlotte Olympia kitten shoes, because I am a crazy cat lady, 100%. I love cats. I love any animal, but cats are definitely quite special. I mean, Kitty and Sharky, literally my babies. I've got them in black, and the kitten faces are gold. I haven't worn the shoes that much at all. I think it's just the sentimental value of them. I just haven't worn them as much. Maybe I definitely should, or maybe I should just start wearing them at home as a slipper, because they just look so cute. I have a pair of Chloe sandals here. They are very much worn. You can tell I have been loving these shoes since I got them. I got them about 4 years ago, and they're that kind of gladiator style sandal, and they are in this beautiful burnt orange suede, and I love these shoes. I've worn them a hell a lot. Like every summer they get a lot of wear, and I love that they're not too high, because some gladiators I think are a bit like over the top with how high they go up your leg. These are just perfect, and I love the color. I have a lot of that kind of natural colors in my wardrobe in summer. Then I have a pair of espadrilles here that I got in September, actually, before we went to Greece. Me and Jay went to Greece, and I got these shoes just before that holiday, and I love these espadrilles. I think they're that kind of classic espadrille style from Castanier. I will leave the links to any shoes that is still available in the description box below. And if you want some dupes for some of the shoes, let me know and I will definitely try to find some. Got them in this kind of very simple beigey white canvas, and then there's just straps that go around your ankle. I've worn them a lot, like they're perfect shoe for a holiday. They give you that lift, but it's not a heel, and a lot of at least European cities that you go on a holiday to, they have cobbled streets, so these shoes are perfect because you're kind of dressed up but you can still walk on those streets. I have a pair of Zara shoes that I have no idea why I'm keeping them. I'm for some reason really attached to them. I just refuse to like part with them, and every time I'm like, right, it's time to clear out, and I will put them in the maybe pile, and then somehow it just finds its way back into my cupboards. It's just a flat shoe that is like a red satin, and then it's got a little buckle here. Maybe it's because they kind of look like princess shoes that I'm just refusing to part with them. No idea why, but somehow they're still here and I'm still really liking them. I've got a pair of APC sneakers. These are in this beautiful petrol green color leather, and I love them. They're really kind of simple shoe, but these are a good travel shoe. I also find it's a very comfortable sneaker, but I just think that when they're made of this kind of smooth leather, they look very neat and they look very clean, and a lot of the times you can actually wear like a white button-up shirt with it, and it looks really, really nice. So I do love them. And a very similar shoe I have from Granson. These are grey and they're in suede, and it's a very, very similar style, but I do like them because they're just a bit of a dressier sneaker than your usual sneaker maybe. So I do really, really like them. Granted, some have some great shoes, like I'm a big fan. So the shoes that actually belonged originally in the DKNY box are these shoes. I've had them for maybe 3 years now. So they're like a pull-on shoe, so they're kind of like a sock here, and then they're leather here, and they've got a big chunky rubbery sole, and they're quite an unusual shoe. They don't go with everything, but I have made some really nice outfits with the shoes, and I've really enjoyed wearing them. Plus they're super comfortable, like super comfortable. And actually another pair of DKNY shoes is this pair of slides in this kind of like a mustardy yellow color, and they just say DKNY on them, and they're really chunky, very, very cushiony. Love them. Perfect slide for summer, but just with a bit of a kind of like a bit of a twist. I've got some of these clear boxes just on the side here where I can see what shoe is inside, but they just store them nicely. Like, I love these boxes, by the way. They're just so handy. I've got a very old pair of Gucci sneaks here. These are probably like the first pair of sneaks that, you know, came out there, and he was like, oh, that's a cool sneaker, and everybody was wearing it. I haven't worn this much at all. I kind of transitioned to non-designer sneaks, and somehow these just got a bit forgotten. This is that kind of classic B sneaker. Got another pair of like platformed espadrilles here. These are from Office, and they are quite high. Like, they make me rather tall. I'm 5'9.5" already. They do make me quite tall, but they also make your legs look incredibly long and incredible, full stop. So I love them. I love the crisscross here. I love the very muted brown color because it just goes with any white dress that you're wearing in summer. It's just, again, a perfect holiday shoe, so I keep it. It was very, very cheap, and I love it. Like, it's all about finding the gems. And I have another pair from Office, actually, and these are a pair of black sandals that are just very, very simple. They are extremely comfortable. I don't wear them often, but I just want a little bit of a heel, but I want to be very comfortable. This is what I will wear. And I have one more shoe to go, you guys. My goodness, this has been a long video. Thanks for still being here. My goodness. I have a brown pair of loafers that is very similar to my Gucci loafers, but these are actually from Massimo Dutti, and I got them actually because they look very much like the Gucci ones. They're very comfortable. It's a great shade of brown, and if you wear a lot of blazers or trench coats or camel coats, these are great. And that was it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this. I know this was quite a long video, but I really hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that yet. Let me know what other kind of videos you would like to see from me. I hope you're all well. I hope you're all safe. I hope you're all healthy and getting through this lockdown and quarantine and isolation. I'm sending you all lots of love, and I will see you guys very, very soon in my next video. Bye!